Hey guys, what's up? Sora here, and it's been a while, I know. I'm back, finally, with another Shadowverse video. Now, this is net deck tested, but I'm gonna go into a little bit of why I was out. Long story short, I did make GM, first and foremost. So, during the last weeks of, or last days really of April, I was trying really hard to get into GM of before the season ended, and I did with like a few hours to spare. But that also left me feeling pretty burnt out of Shadowverse because, like, I think I spent no less than 15-20 hours throughout 3 days just trying to get GM, and I kept like failing 5 times in a row, then getting 5 wins in a row, then failing another 5 in a row. Long story short, it was very stressful, so I decided to step away from the game a little bit because it was getting unhealthy. But since I'm GM now, I'm ready to record few interesting decks. And the first one is going to be this list from a Twitter user named Shiyu. It is called Tempo Forest, but it can also be called Aggro Forest, quite honestly. It doesn't come with Beetle Warrior, which is the Storm Follower, but it still has Rain, it still has Leaf Man, it still has Elf Song, and I'm copying this deck pretty much on point. Now, the very interesting part of this deck is that it's actually running White Vanara, and honestly guys, I've been dying to get or to find a reason to use my White Vanaras because I pulled 3 of them when I was pulling the original Dawnbreak Night Edge packs. So when I saw this White Vanara, plus I saw like it was behaving between Tempo and Aggro, I'm like, okay, I'm into that. Let's see how it runs. So with that being said, let us get started. Alright, next game. Gonna be up against Portal. Okay, now here in this particular matchup, especially if we're going second, yep, Wooded Brambles is 100% needed. So we actually want to get rid of this because we don't want the tempo loss against what am I saying? We don't want a tempo loss against Portal. So we absolutely need to get Wooded Brambles as quickly as possible because that just shuts Portal down, quite honestly. Having Brambles in play. Probably get Water Fairy down right now. Still not the best hand.
You might say I'm a genius.
Alright. Yeah, Fashionista doesn't do a lot here until later. So... okay. Probably will happen here is some form of barrage, I would assume. Trade. Fervent Machine Soldier. Or substitution. He can sub. No sub. Alright. Probably just Insect Lord here, because he can't attack it. He hasn't pulled an artifact yet, unless he drew into one. Yeah, I think just straight up Insect Lord here, and then we Airbound Barge and Insect Lord later.
Goes on. He's feeling hungry.
No reason to make that complicated. Alright. Alright. What's the better play here? So I want to push damage. So 1, 2, that's 1. Plate for 2. Evolve this. Push damage. But I want Elf Song though. Yeah, I absolutely want Elsong here. Although we can keep it simple and save the Elsong for later. Alternatively, we can just Fashionista Nelcha. Nah, let's do that. That way he has 2 targets. Because we're down on cards, so we don't want to use resources right now. We haven't cantripped at all, and he's about to cantrip. Unfortunately, we didn't draw into Starry Elf. Wooded Brambles would be so good right now. Alright. No Icarus. Not the best draw for him either. He's probably going to target that. Yeah. It's not the best for him either. One... 1, 2, 2. Because we want the elf song to populate our hands with elves. That's the thing. I think then what we can do here... Yeah.
Elegantly, gorgeously.
Let's keep this simple, I think. I think we can keep this simple.
Let's play.
I feel like this is the wrong play, but for some reason I feel it's right. Because he's about to Deus Ex Machina, so the Demon Stress is gonna come in handy. Oh no, he's not gonna Deus Machina. Analyzing Artifact evolve into here? This is a pretty awkward turn for him. It's because he's gonna be off Resonance again. Okay, now he's going to be on Resonance in the next turn. Attack this, clear the board. Okay, so we know Deus is coming next turn, 100%. Because that's his only way back.
I'll get over this.
Set up the Imperia, probably. Yeah, it's probably set up the Imperia. Take the 6 damage. This is an awkward turns all around. I feel like I misplayed something there, but I don't know what it was. I still can't tell what I misplayed.
Entirety set right. Not set to its counter.
Artifact. It has to be artifact. He has to play it, yeah. That's his only way we can win. Okay. Water Fairy. Okay.
Don't hurt me. I must rest.
2, 1, 2. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. That's a pretty ridiculous
There's no choice.
33%. But I'm like, I'm not gonna win if I keep playing passive. Especially against Portal. There's something about Insect Lord that makes it seem like he always magically hits the right target. Especially having been at the other end of this, I've always thought, like, why does that feel like it keeps hitting? Like, it's uncanny how often that hits. Alright. It's probably 1-2 Leaf Man. Or 1-2-3 Leaf Man.
Hey, let's play.
1-2 Leaf Man, I should say. Or no, 1-2-3, yeah. Never mind. What am I doing?
Leaf's gotta do what a leaf's gotta do.
It broke.
Alright. Yeah, like I said, it's always uncanny, like how often that hits. That Insect Lord, it hits the right target every single time.
This machine
Yeah, that's good.
will fail.
He couldn't find a place to play her, so that's pretty much game. Yeah, no, that was just lucky. The game wouldn't have ended if it didn't hit. Oh, yay, we got Orisa. The game wouldn't have ended even if it didn't hit the Hakuragi there. Because I still had Imperia to trade in. I was just hoping to get lucky that way I could attack with the Imperia to face. Alright, going up against Sword again. Okay. Very, very interesting. Going second this time though. Definitely the Starry Elf. I don't think we can set up the Imperia. Not in this matchup. Insect Lord will help. I think we keep this hand. Okay. Then Rain on 2. That's great. Okay. Then we have Starry Elf. We get Wooded Brambles, Evolve Fairy on turn 4. Well, even better. Okay. If he plays a 2-drop, depends on the 2-drop. If he plays Holy Bear Knight, then I play Wooded Brambles. Okay. That's fine. Straight trade. Now we play Rain. Because one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of beginner Forest players do is they play Wooded Brambles on an empty board. And I know you're trying to stock up on fairies, but you literally gain nothing by doing that. You're just allowing them the tempo at that point. We can Starry Elf, probably. Starry Elf is probably better here, especially because we want to stock up on fairies later on. Yeah, Starry Elf is probably the play here.
Stars are so gorgeous.
If he plays, he hasn't played any sort of chromatic duel, so it's not going to be the rush. Oh, he just doesn't play anything. That's great. Brambles, Water Fairy, Fairy, Evolve? Yeah, if we're going the Fairy Driver route, then yeah, we evolve.
Shifting up gear. A shimmering future. Yeah!
Then it's probably going to be Fashionista into a 1 to value trade.
100 battlefields, 100 prizes.
You're done for.
Or I don't think I even need that.
Blade I vow victory.
Yeah, because this is just a value trade straight.
But
Victory is right before our eyes.
Okay. Value trade. I don't want to use the fairy because there's a fairy driver. Let me think. Value trade. Trade this in Imperia, probably. But then he plays Arthur next turn, then what's my answer to Arthur? I feel like I have to have a board for Arthur. Yeah, I have to have a board for Arthur. There's no way I can't have a board. So 1, 2, 2? That seems excessive, honestly.
Twilight.
Let's just do this. I have to remember that we're in the aggro. We're playing aggro, so I probably shouldn't have traded. Actually, I probably shouldn't have traded. I probably should have just evolved up and went, because he has to trade it in anyway. I should have evolved up. I should have evolved up and went face. That's my mistake. That's not a mistake of the deck. That's my mistake. He literally can't attack.
It won't be long now.
Just to trade with the fairy. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I should have evolved there. That was my mistake. No one else's but my own. Oh, okay. That's good. 2, 2, 2. Yeah, that's good. I like that. If you played at least 3 cards this turn, so 1, 2. Well, 2 out of 3.
Hey, let's play.
I feel like this is better. Much more consistent.
Bunch of slots.
I'll perform my duty.
Much more consistent.
Is this why I have no friends? Come on, at least try.
Alright. I wanted to get him as low as possible because we have driver.
My apologies.
Ah, smart. That's a great play. That is a great play. That's a good punish. I forgot about that. Let me see. Good thing we have driver. And driver actually trades with this, oddly enough. 4, 2, 2. That's 6.
You buzzing, flitting insects.
Hey, let's play.
Make yourself useful.
Probably here.
There's no choice.
Going here.
Pretty bold. Let me hear you scream. So far away. The whispers of the wind.
Alright. Yeah, that was good. I wasn't actually thinking of Lancer of the Tempestar. Again! Alright. Now this becomes a hard setup. Because we actually cannot set up a board. Because every time he's just gonna attack. Yeah, that's a good punish. It's a really good punish, actually. Our only hope now is Jungle Warden. Or White Vanara. If I get White Vanara, then I'm gonna need Angel's Dress. I don't think Demon's Dress helps me at this point. The rare time. I'm just doing this for the Wooded Brambles, honestly.
Stars are so gorgeous.
I probably should have angel addressed this. I felt like he surely had a way to punish that. Like that. So it would have been a nonsensical move anyway. Yeah, I can't get rid of that.
You and I, knight.
That was a good play. Good play, punishing me on that.
Watch.
Really, really good play.
It all ends here.
Don't think I have a way to get back. Yeah. Yeah, he kept the 2 Tempests. Was that his 3rd Tempest too? I want to say it was. Yeah? No, it was 2nd Tempest, okay. Yeah, I got nothing here.
What are you?
Like a Tempest without an evolve. Tempest on board without evolve, yeah, that's me being dead. So, good job. Really, really good job. Very good tech. He knew how to tech against this matchup. Alright. Hopefully bonus game, not sword. Thank God! We get the mirror. Okay. Who's gonna be first? Alright. Huh, okay. Imperia's good going first. I don't think Nikita is valuable here. Insect Lord is going to be valuable to trade with whatever he plays down on his turn 1. Okay. I'm good with that. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup, actually. Very interesting matchup. Ooh, with the Leaf Man too. Okay. I might play this turn 2. Well, depends. I think it's still going to be Insect Lord if he plays something here. If not, I just play the Leaf Man. Okay. Yeah, I just played the Leaf Man. Probably Rain, actually, because I have less Evo points to spend. And I'm not interested in trading. I'm interested in going face because I have the Imperia play. Although these two compete with each other, so I probably can't play them both anyway.
May the forest be at peace.
Okay. Interesting. I can take the value trade right now. Or I can just play Insect Lord. But I feel like I need the power on the board. No. I'll do this. I think that's better. I think this is better. Take the trade. 2-1. Yeah, I think that's better. Ultimately speaking. That's great. That's great. We punished that play hard. We punished that play hard. Our Brambles will activate before his Brambles because we are turn ahead. Not to say that we shouldn't play our own Brambles, we should. Cool. Yeah. So the reason why I did that play in the beginning is it would turn out to a lot more damage. It was before his Evo turn. It was turn 3, and I knew that he would take 5 versus him taking 3 in total, while keeping the 2-1 up. The last words wasn't as valuable to me at that point, so I'm like, okay, let's just go for curving out as effectively as possible without having to play the Insect Lord. So that was good. And that's the deck. So the total record was I had to play the 6th game because I was just going up against too many mid swords. I I think I lost all my losses were mid sword. I should say that, and that goes alongside with the meta right now. It's a pretty 50-50 matchup between the two. I did win against one mid sword, but I had to go first. And I think for this deck, the aggro part of it is more effective than the tempo part of it. Like, there's definitely tempo here that you can see. Insect Lord, White Vanara, Fashionista Nelka. It's trying to make sense of that, but right now the aggro is just really, really good. What I'd like more on this deck, if I were to make any changes, is this White Vanara really is. It's so awkward to make it work, because I get the thesis statement. It's an aggro card, really. Like, you're not really looking for this effect. You're looking for the evolve effect. So you play this on turn 5, evo it. Play this on turn 6, evo it, and that's 11 damage to the face. So assuming that you already got your aggro game going, that's fine. Unfortunately, if you're going second, there's really rarely a place where you can make this work. Again, I'm not the best forest player in the world. I do want to be really, really good in the craft in general, but this feels awkward right now. It may require further testing. Other than that, the deck is extremely solid. Starry Elf, Wooded Brambles, Elf Song, these 4 cards, or these 3 cards right here are the absolute MVPs of the deck. Followed closely by Rain and Insect Lord, stuff like that. It's just really good. Forest is in a really good place right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Aggro Forest were to turn out to be tier 1 in the very, very near future. So yeah, I encourage you all to try this deck. And lastly, for the record, I think I got 3-3. So I won against a mid sword, I won against a portal, I won against a forest. Then my 3 losses were all mid sword. So 3-3, 50% win rate. Not bad, especially given that I'm not as good with deck. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora, and I will catch you guys soon. Peace. Oh, by the way, I forgot to open the pack that we got today for login. I have so many Dawnbreak Night Edge packs that I'm saving up. Very, very excited to open that when the mini X pack hits. But otherwise, I think we got a Wonderland Dreams pack. Let's open that up, see what we get. This was from the daily login. I haven't completed all the chest events yet. We'll see what we get. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. This is a really good pack for me. I do not have a lot of her. I do not have any of him. So yeah, no, that's really, really good pack. I'm happy with that. Okay. Again, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys later. Peace.